Why now?
Unfortunately, only a few years later, he was arrested again and disappeared. He has not been heard from since.
Religious persecution is not an isolated human rights concern. It is a warning sign that freedom itself is under siege.
The Chinese government claims that this is about sinicization, making religion more Chinese.
Bishop Xu is a leader of the underground Catholic Church. As we spoke and then prayed, he had been in prison for about 30 years up to that point. The bishop prayed for the persecutors. I mean, that is out of our scriptures, to love those who hate you, do good to those who persecute you. There I am talking to a man who bears scars on his body and certainly in his soul of having been incarcerated for 30 years till then. And he was praying for those who did it. I was just, I get mad when I get a bad editorial, as do a lot of politicians. Here he is sitting there telling us he prays for them. His witness absolutely amazed me. Love those who hate you, as I said, as Christ did from the cross. Unfortunately, only a few years later, he was arrested again and disappeared. He has not been heard from since.
We are seeing something unprecedented really right now in the world, and I've been in this work in this space for some period of time. There's an alliance of nations that's emerged that see religious freedom as the greatest internal threat to their dictatorial control. And the people of faith are the ones that will be first attacked and the last ones left standing. This also represents an opportunity for us. If we will look at religious freedom not as some sort of side humanitarian issue, a boutique human right, but would see it as a major global security issue. This represents the best tool, I believe, that we have to go at these regimes and to attack them in return. And you just look at how much they spend on controlling their people of faith, it should tell you something that's an area we should look in. Communist China will spend billions of dollars this year alone to suppress every faith that exists in that country. We should see them as our greatest ally. These are people behind enemy lines that will stand up to the regime, that will stand up to the oppressors, because they overcome their fear with their interior faith. They will fight, even if it means their life, and often it does mean their life. Religious persecution is actually a symptom of a closing world, a new iron curtain against faith, drawn not just against nations, but against conscience itself. Its antidote is religious freedom, a medicine we must insist upon before it's too late. Religious persecution is not an isolated human rights concern. It is a warning sign that freedom itself is under siege. When regimes crush faith, they are rehearsing the suppression of every other liberty that follows.
The Chinese government claims that this is about sinicization, making religion more Chinese. Yet this is propaganda designed to obscure repression. Let me be clear, Chinese Christians have been Chinese for generations. We use Chinese Bibles translated by Chinese scholars. We sing indigenous hymns composed by Chinese believers. Our house churches were led by Chinese pastors. My father is Chinese. His congregation is Chinese. Sinicization in practice means removing crosses and replacing them with portraits of Xi Jinping and Mao Zedong. This means replacing hymns with propaganda songs. It means rewriting scripture to sermons to align with party ideology. It means facial recognition cameras monitoring who is worshiping. And it means the government selecting church leaders and dictating theology. What they actually mean is a complete subordination of religious life to Communist Party control. The partification of religion is more apt.